Hello?
Hello? Somebody there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I was on a smoke break and all of a sudden the phone started talking. I was like, oh, somebody's in. Yeah.
I got all my manufacturing up and going. I'm all set for a few days here.
Nice. You forgot
What
that
about
medium tank.
my what?
That
Oh no,
medium rocket tank.
I just pulled it off my other ship.
Oh.
I got two on the ship.
Well, technically I'm going to need it if I ever get fully weighted down. I was only at, about 750 tons and about 65% of my carry capacity. And yeah, my first two attempts sucked. My first one, if I had, I don't know, I can't remember. Anyways, if I'd burned differently with my rockets, it would have worked. But anyways, finally I went ahead, landed, refueled all my tanks, my rockets and everything, took off again at only a 10-degree angle, and I was able to hit my rockets with that last like 200 meters, and so I was able to get off. But yeah, if I'm gonna if I'm gonna be any heavier, then I'm definitely gonna need that other rocket to get off Alioth.
Yeah.
I'm not adding more atmospheric engines. I'm just not going to do it. So I'll spin the rocket fuel. But but yeah, give me like 5 or 10 more minutes, and I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm back.
Oh, no, 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 I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Oh, man, now it's gonna be wonky. Son of a bitch. I hate it when I do that.
What the show?
Yeah, pick up the mouse and nudge it just too much to now when you're going at max speed, you're always going to be just slightly veering from one edge to the other, back and forth now. It's never going to stop. I'd have to come to a complete stop to fix it. Ah!
You can jump out of the chair and fly.
Yeah, but that comes to almost complete stop too, doesn't it?
Um, it depends if gravity's only if gravity's.
Let me see. I'm trying it. I'm out. I'm back in, and well, it didn't come to a complete stop, but it started slowing me down. Like it shut off my engines.
Yeah. Well, you just shouldn't be accelerating in space, right?
No, it was actually like it was slowing me down. It wasn't just it shut off my engines and slowing me down. It's not the same as when I hit max speed here in just a second, and I go ahead and kill the engines, and I'll keep coasting at that speed. This should be acceptable though, because I'm about to kill the engines. All right. Now I should keep coasting at this speed without using my space fuel. And everything. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. All right. So you were saying you got your stuff set up?
X-wing. Yes.
You liking it?
Yeah, it looks cool. It's not as fast or maneuvers as well as my bare bones ship that I was flying on. Looks cool.
I finished my Humvee the other night. My planetary hauler. She can carry almost 3 small containers worth.
Okay.
She's got 2 small containers and then 6 extra small containers. And she can go, I think it's like almost 480 fully weighted down, and she can still stop on a dime pretty much. So, and she maneuvers really well, even again in the air, even with being fully weighted down. Like, I'm real happy with her. So, excellent planetary hauler. Can't be compacted, not in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, If there was, either, again, it would just be basically a schematic. I'd kind of end up having a Humvee on every planet if I could, but man, their limitation of cores right now sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't even really upgrade or take the time to research any more cores than what I already have really, um, because I just shit. I already have 86 days worth of shit. Like I went through and redid everything again, looking for what I need to specifically do. And honestly and truthfully, the first thing that I really need to do is get all of my refining um, pushed to the max. So I already had most of my mining at tier 3 and some of it at tier 4, or my refining I mean. So now I've got everything going to tier 5. So, but that's 3 months worth of training.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hopefully it'll bug out and give you all your training, everything you got to.
So, I was reading a little bit. Like I said, I was in the process of trying to leave Alioth and dealing with that shit. So I wasn't reading or typing a whole lot. But he was saying there's something big coming in the mining. Is that the drones we were talking about the other day?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're gonna have drones in there. That's how they're gonna automate mining. You just point at it and it goes to, once you can scan it, like with your detector, you can send your drones over to it and mine it. So you can blazing.
You sound really far away.
Can you hear me better
That's
now?
better. Yes, much better.
Now they yeah, like you have drones and they go down the hole. They follow you or something, and you point at them with your detector, and they mine for you. You just have to be.
DG was saying that it was going to get harder. That sounds like it's going to get easier.
Yeah, well, to me it sounds easier because you have to click. You do is just aim that. Maybe I missed something.
I mean, if that's the way it sounds like you get down there, you find the node, and then all you got to do is set up a drone and tell it to, and it mines the entire freaking vein for you.
That's what I understood.
Yeah, that's super easy.
My wife is on the verge of coming and playing. Once I showed her this X-wing, she's like, "Hey, it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can make that shit." Like I'm not the artist. I'm like, well, I can make that shit. Completed. It's like, are you lonely? I'm like, yeah. It's nice to have a co-pilot. Sit and watch it with me and talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what else comes in this?
Well, I got a shit ton of scrap, so I've got 10,000 lithium, 5,000 nobium, 7,500 scandium, and 2,000 cobalt.
Is that from just getting good deals?
Yes. I bought it when it was at its cheapest. Everybody else was selling it, so somebody put it up for dirt cheap and I would grab it. Same with all of these high value ores that I picked up. It was because they were at their cheapest and there was not a whole lot of them. All the rest were being sold for a lot more, so.
Shit. Any territory.
And not to mention, none of this scrap, nothing above tier 2 is being sold out on like Labocus or Sinin or, well shit, even Mattis only has like aluminum and stuff, and some of its gold is ridiculously priced.
Yeah. Well, I
Hey,
hope you
hey!
find a.
Thank you.
Speaking of that,
Sorry, what was that?
so I hope you find a little niche in the market. Pretty cool
Yeah,
to sell.
that's what I'm
If
hoping
that's the
too.
case, I'll go to the other planets which we don't go to and do the same thing. So let me know if it works.
Yeah.
Jago should be. That's a huge manufacturing. Jago, um, see it. I idle, or however you say it, the one that's like ion.
Simeon
Uh,
or Ion
I
or
kind of want to go to Theoma, but it doesn't have any good resources.
Fila or Theoma,
Theoma,
Teoma, Te- Teoma, Teoma.
it looks cool. It's like a ice world, but it has like low green areas.
Mm, it's got malachite, cobalite, and nitron. That's decent.
Yeah, you can get a lot of cadmium.
It's cobalt and
It's not a lot of people claim all the green areas. Well, not all the green areas.
only
Majority of them.
1.6% of it's claimed.
Yeah, it's the newest planet, supposedly.
Huh.
I only read that on one post. I don't know if it's correct. Gotta make sense. Yeah, there is a couple green patches. No, it's like all the waters. Huge. Gotta be a Tioma trade company.
See,
30.
this is where it'd be nice that I could, have my ship continuing to travel and I could pop out and get in my VR station and go check on things and do stuff
Yeah,
over at my...
that's what I did. Was I just look at my thing and like, minutes, start hopping around.
But every time I get out of my freaking chair, the shit slows down. It stops moving.
It's got to be something that you have added to your ship because I just keep going. I just turn off and I stop right at the speed of that.
Yeah, see, as soon as I get out of my seat, let me try it.
Yeah,
Maybe
turn
if I,
off your emergency thing.
okay, yeah, turn that off. Okay, so we're gonna disarm that. Okay, disarming that kept us moving. I'm not slowing down. Nice.
Forest fires. It's like no one harm.
Go ahead and speed back up then.
It has no coal on it. Malachite, cobalt. What tier is cobalt?
That's cobalt, and yes, I think so.
So it's got a lot of that. Every planet that thing. A lot of tier 2, tier 3. And Garden and a ton of it.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, that kind of sucks that thing has all kinds of problems. Maybe I need to look into the EULA and see if there's something I can do about that. I know because I've only got it set up to the regular emergency one, so if I edit some of that emergency programming, it won't slow me down maybe.
Yeah, DG said he's gonna spend like a week programming his ship. So at the end of that week, he should be pretty good at it. So I'm like, hey, yeah, learn that because I need you. I feel like learning that. Like I'm fine with just flying my ship on manual. I can't imagine this other shit. I'm just used to manually piloting. Everything less than 2 days. Fuel, military units. How many you got? I need to claim a bunch of territories. Quick stop. Advance as well as territory units. Yeah, I got 2 medium rockets on this ship now.
Ah, this is a 3-hour trip.
Holy shit. going to give in?
It's a 3-hour trip or 75 warp cells.
That's not bad.
Yes, that is horrible.
Is it?
75 warp cells, dude?
I
Okay,
kind of
so
want to
75
ship.
warp cells, divided by 2, no, clear, hold on, 75 divided by, no, let's see, sorry, 2,
75. You did it. 70 or 700. Oh, wait.
2
75?
is 37. It takes, then times that by 45, and it takes that long, divide that by 60. Okay, it would take 28 hours to make that many freaking warp cells at our current production, bro. So yeah, 3 hours in flight versus 28 hours of production time. Yeah, it's worth it.
We're going to have to stay out there a while to make this one worth it.
I don't have to because I'm not warping. So as soon as
Honestly,
I'm done, I'm going to turn around and go and head to Sinan and drop off more stuff out there. I will probably be in space all night tonight.
Stay up for a while.
But so YouTube finally shut me down for, I guess, having Pandora. I went to go check my stream earlier and said that it's been temporarily shut down or something due to, you know, some kind of permissions violations or something. But even on my actual channel, there was no notification from YouTube, no email, no message, no warning, no nothing that it happened. It's just that it happened.
They probably have a bot that scans.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been doing this for all of mine. Almost every single one of my videos has Pandora playing in the background. You know, so anyways, it's kind of dumb.
What authorized? Was it like bad words or something?
Man, I've told it that my channel is 18, you know, that it's like a, you know, adult content and stuff like that. I don't restrict it. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, only 18 and up can do it, but I did put in there that this is adult content, and I mean, you know, it's up to whoever, so.
Oh, shit. How am I going to spy on you then?
Oh, you can now because I turned off Pandora. Turned off Pandora. So, because I needed to be, when I step away for a smoke break or whatever, that was the whole point. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. You know, it's also more for me, like I said, my records of what I've done than anything else. And that's another thing. How can they even kank me? It's not like I'm trying to monetize, you know? My channel is not a monetized channel.
You're not making them enough money.
Yeah. Or like I was telling my wife, I was like, you know, that totally undercut, you know, freaking YouTube music, and they're like, fuck no, get rid of his Pandora blasphemy shit off of.
Well, what was it? Jake Paul? He didn't get banned up until people complained. He was, remember he got in trouble for
Yep.
showing like dead people and shit. They didn't give a shit because they're like, oh, you're making us $1 million a month. Yeah,
Right.
So my ship's like drifting here to the right. That, you said that's the bug? My ship's pretty aerodynamic. Anything that's out of my hull is like normal.
Did you double check your alignment based off 0? Make sure that there isn't anything that's, you know, a voxel or 2 off.
But it shouldn't affect that much. My ship weighs 1.5 kilograms.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so either, but I noticed that when my ship was one voxel off, it had way more issues than it does now when I corrected that one voxel off issue.
Mm,
Because like adjusters and stuff, having that one voxel difference, it does. It seems to, always create a slight offness in whatever direction you're trying to do.
I do see. Well, actually, the other side that's not dragging has one adjuster that's like 2 clicks higher than the other side.
Hmm.
So that doesn't make any sense. Why? Oh, I
So
didn't.
I also started working on my wolf spider, which I guess with how the drones are going to be doing, I will have to see how that works because this thing is designed to go down into the tunnels, a large container, and I fully weighted it down to test it. I need to put adjusters on it, and then it needs to go through a trial run, but she can carry the weight and she can move. She won't ever fly, but she's not really designed to, so. But she's got hovers on her side and top as well to keep her from really banging into anything. The idea is that hopefully she'd be able to go down there. Oh, and she's also got like four large atmospheric brakes on her. So we'll see. Like I said, she's a work in progress. But
Yeah,
yeah,
can't wait to see it work.
the wolf spider. That's cool. I am in circuit session with my ship flying out there in space. Woohoo! Oh, why have y'all stopped? No, y'all can't be stopped.
Look and
Oh, that is gay. I can't activate. What? Ah. Okay, well you have some stuff in there, but what are we short on? I can't tell right now. We've got everything in there.
I can't find anything off. Oh,
Oh, you know what? Is it because it's full? No, it's not because it's full, so why aren't they producing? What are we out of? You let me go into build mode, but not freaking, into... Um, I don't... Why are these not running? What are we out of? Those are not supposed to be in there. Why are those in there? What? Oh man, did I link something bad? Oh, holy fuck.
you hit the linear.
Shit. Ah. Damn
I
it.
wonder how.
I don't know what I did, but I linked something funky somewhere and it started splitting shit all throughout the freaking... God damn it. Well, I can't fix that in surrogate session, so that sucks. The good news is that we still have 122 that are capable of being made. So, more than enough time.
Yeah,
And we've already got 115 in the crate right now. So, nice. All right. out of surrogate session since I obviously can't do much here. Oh, and I slowed down while I was gone.
A lot.
That's I'm now doing 28,499 instead of 29,999. I guess that's not terrible. And let's sit in this one. I haven't sat in this one for a while. See what this looks like.
Hey, did you see they're selling? Remember that Reliant, that big ship, the Star Trek ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to be selling that thing fully made, programmed everything.
Oh, wow. Probably for like what, 20, 30 million?
What does he mean? Can you look what you kill?
Can you loot what you kill?
What do you mean? Shows you a periscope.
All right.
Medium and large.
They're on our planet. Or my planet. I don't know what planet you've claimed yet, but I've claimed Mattis so far. That's my planet.
Mattis is my biggest base. It's just I'm still mainly operating on the hell yeah on the ship moves.
See, I still have a potential freaking 16 million on the market right now. I bought up all the aluminum scrap that was being sold for under 30, and bought it up and then put it all in one place for the most part. It's all on District Market 3 and ramped it up to 45. Trying to help control things like carbon and quartz, the silicon scrap and the carbon scrap. You know, I'm trying to make those like cheaper by driving up the price on iron and aluminum scrap. Hopefully, I've already had somebody buy about 500 units of my aluminum scrap so far. But yeah, I'm hoping I can't do anything else though right now. I've got no money. I'm broke. I got 500K. And
Yeah,
all this cargo right now. It's like turn into money soon, please.
I marked up my nickel scrap, and it's selling slowly, but it is. So I put it higher than the market average. Just not a lot of people put nickel scrap at 17. So cheap stuff wears out, and people show up with it, but I still need scrap.
Right. So here's a funny thing, and I don't know if many people are paying attention. So all tiered scrap is the same in its, how it operates, how well it is. Okay, there's no difference in that. So like I was looking at like how much gold is selling for versus like scandium versus fluorine versus cobalt. And right now, scandium is the cheapest with cobalt coming in second and then gold coming in third. And fluorine being the most expensive tier 3, scrap. Um, yeah, yep. But see, that's the crazy thing too. So what I did is I bought up a whole bunch of scandium and cobalt, and then I looked at where they're selling it. So like there is none, as a matter of fact, out on uh, Labodicus or on Sinan. But you know what is there? Gold. Gold scrap was there. For well, it looks like most of it's gone now too. Nope, no gold scrap either. That's gone from those places, so somebody's bought it up. So it's a good thing that I'm taking scrap out there.
Yeah,
But a couple of places, what I plan on doing is where they're selling, one of them higher than the other, is to drop down just below that, because they don't have any of this other one. I think Nobium is another one. I bought a bunch of depleted manganese too, but I'm holding on to that. Um, what did I do with my depleted manganese? Do I have that on hand? No, I do not have that on hand. Where is that?
My wing adjuster just exploded. Ah,
W, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm like 99% sure that I bought depleted. Guess I didn't. For real? Yes, I did. I bought this shit. Did I leave it back at freaking... Did I leave that back at,
do you need me to stop at Mattis? Is it a big deal?
No. I don't need you to stop at Mattis. I got nothing there. It's gonna slow me down again, but whatever. I gotta check and make sure that my depleted freaking manganese is there. I know I bought that shit. If that shit ain't somewhere, I'm gonna be very aggravated because it's already gone up like 300 fucking credits. And I was waiting for the price to jump back up before putting it back on the market. Oh boy. Um, okay, so hopefully I can go back into my stream and see if I bought that shit or not, because I'm not seeing it. This is not good.
Hey, DG did a lot of research on PvP. You see what he just said?
No.
You can loot what you kill.
I know he was saying the other day there was a lot of debate on it, but because if we can, then that's good. I'm... What the fuck? I know I bought this shit.
Well, you can tell this game is optimized for one monitor. I have on Windows, and none of them are blocking.
I'm sorry, you came in all garbled.
Oh, I said you can tell this game is optimized for one screen. I have a bunch of windows up,
Yeah.
and I can see everything.
Alright, so... Um... I was like 99% sure I bought... am very aggravated with myself if that is the case. That's not... Well, fuck. I should have had, like, I thought for sure 2,000 units of that shit. Well, that sucks. Oh, no, I know what it was. I bought Nobium instead. Nobium is the same. Okay.
Yeah, if you get PvP'd, let me know. I'll teleport to your ship. See if I can hop on. Actually, I'll do that.
You can't. You can't do anything over here. The only thing you'd be able to do is repair shit, I think, maybe. And that would be it. And yeah, that was something, that repair unit, I had already been looking into getting one of those. I just didn't know how it worked, and I was going to wait until I had a little bit more inflow of cash. But from what I understand, we should be able to put that inside of a ship. And, you know, it won't be super awesome, but, you know, to have it doing some repairs while we're taking damage is awesome.
Yeah, and that's what he was saying you can do. Videos of doing that. But that's too strong for the case.
But, I mean, he's already bought it and he's going to test it, so that's great. Means I don't have to mess with it. I need to get back into the seat. Speed back up again. I'm still in the safe zone. So he doesn't know, it's not confirmed.
Right. You know, I think he was going.
I see. This is another time where I'm thinking that there's two different people freaking playing sometimes, because I specifically told somebody the other day that, you know, I told him that it would be pointless if we couldn't, and he said, oh, there's been a lot of debate in it back and forth, and I was like, oh, well, it'd be nice if we knew, and I said, well, I don't know, and, you know, and ooh, and so that definitely sounds like telephone, where somebody didn't relay information quite well enough, and then somebody's picking back up on it. But again, that's just my conspiracy theorist fucking blood flowing right there.
No.
Aggravating. Yeah, he says that I say things that I didn't, and then things that I say he says other people say. I'm over it. I'm over it. Fucking done. Can't understand people. You know, this is the point where you start to wonder if you're crazy when there's so much like that that's fucked up. It's like, I've got to be the one that's fucked up. I'm crazy. Something weird's happening.
Yeah, I remember you saying that to me, but I don't remember you.
Well, and see, that's the thing, too, is that he won't actually talk. I've got to type all this shit, right? And I've already said that I'm a bad speller and a bad typer, and, you know, anyways.
Yeah, out of all the people, I thought you'd be on Discord all the time. Typically, streamers are very punctual.
Mm. Well, see, and that's another weird thing, too, is that, like, when I started thinking about it back, you know, going back, and it's like, I don't ever really see him play anything, actually. I mean, I do, but don't. Like, he's there, and, you know, there's stuff happening and stuff, but, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, he's got a lot done on the ship.
Yeah, he has.
Doesn't have an outside hall yet. is.
Yeah. But he hasn't put out I don't know why he hasn't put out any videos. Like
Yeah, I
those
know.
would have been great videos while he's building and what he's learning and stuff.
Man.
Maybe he's having them edited. Who knows? I don't know how long it takes for that kind of shit to happen. Yeah. Going into VR mode is not entirely worth it when you're in your ship. It seems like it's a standard cut down. Like you have to maintain 28.5 for VR connection. So,
How do you
because
know that you can't hop on your guns through VR mode?
I have tried doing piloting, and I thought I tried my weapons terminal as well, and I thought it said action restricted. It's like you can't activate anything. Like even when I was going back and checking on my factory, I couldn't look at any of my machines. It wouldn't
Yeah.
let me open any of them. So I think you are limited to, I don't know, it's kind of dumb. It'll let you go into build mode, so.
I guess that would be pretty strong if you could do that. I want to know how to do these quests that it says in the loading screen features.
Yeah, did you notice that I think it says somewhere in there about limited time or some bullshit
Yeah.
about,
I do see on their official Discord that they put out missions every couple of days.
oh, well then that's probably where it is you've got to pay attention to the Discord shit, pick up the breadcrumbs and go do that, along with however many other people are doing it.
Yeah, people have been playing the game for months longer than us.
Right? That's why I'm just going to try to, oops, hit the mic. Just try to take my time and, I don't know, just blindly feel my way into this shit. But I'm hoping that by getting out here and being out here, at least more, that I'll pick up on something. Because I feel like everybody's kind of clustered. It seems like everybody's still clustered. There's only a few people that are really out here doing anything. It's expensive or it takes a lot of time. So I mean that's understandable. But trajectory, everything still looks good. Mm. I wonder how much warp cells DG's gonna burn on his first trip with that thing.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's
god.
gonna it's gonna be it's gonna be glorious. I want to be able to sell him every single one of those.
You know that thing's gonna cost literally just go to the Bodicus empty, it's probably gonna cost 200.
uh, no, I wouldn't even say that far, dude. I think his trip to Mattis alone with that thing is gonna cost him 100. Nothing in it, just going to Mattis for his first time would cost him 100 warp cells in that thing. That thing is massive right now, and he's not even done. See, I think that's what happened to a lot of people too. Probably is you start building these ships, getting all this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God! It costs that much to go. It takes how long to get where?
I upgrade this ship so much, I'm thinking about building another like small ship, just one large container.
Yeah, see, if I even want to use my pocket rocket at the moment, I'm gonna have to go back and disassemble the wolf spider, put her up. All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit in the gunner's chair. I think that's what I'll do.
I'm gonna I'm gonna come over and try it
Okay, well, when you get over here, I'll get out.
since I'm in space. What's the name of your ship again?
Drake Leatherneck.
What is the first part of it?
Drake?
Drake. Why don't I see it? I don't see it.
You don't see it. Hold on.
I see Drake Kraken building.
Hmm, that's interesting.
I'm gonna go that
Um,
up.
what is this? Oh, I haven't. Is it? How about now? Try it. Try now.
I'll try it. I'm loading in that Drake Kraken. I gotta see
Oh,
the ship.
okay. You gotta see it.
Well, I told her that was like the first thing. My first goal of the game is I'm building a Drake Kraken. How not? How can I say? It's not aerodynamic. That ship would be really hard to
Oh, that
fly.
ship would never go on a planet if, like, I mean, based on this tech. Star Citizen tech, yeah, sure, but based on that tech, I don't think it could ever get into a planet. Not and come back out. Not like Alioth, anyways. I don't know if I could put engines on there big enough to do it. The anti-gravity would keep it from crashing, but
Definitely can't build it on a medium core. Oh, I've been here before. There's one ship here, and it's definitely not. Oh, it looks like they started a Kraken with it, judging by the bridge layout. But okay, it's a voxel store. A lot of people make all the different design voxels and sell blueprints.
yeah.
Yeah, it's literally called Kraken store, not the ship. So stupid. Okay.
I am now entering the PvP zone.
No one targeting you yet.
I don't know. I'm not in the seat because I was waiting for you to come over, but I'm getting.
Well, yeah, I'll be there in a second.
As far as I know, I have 0 targets. I sat in the. We did have the space radar hooked up to this one, correct?
Yep, it is all ready to go. I need to reset my computer. I got some memory leak going on. Yep, I see it. Kind of sucks that almost every game is server.
Hmm. There you
You
are.
are in zone. Oh my god. Oh, I'm like, it's letting me activate it. Yeah,
Yep.
forbidden.
Set permission. Yeah. Yep. So, like I said, the most you could probably do is link to the container and then repair things with whatever scrap was on board. So, are you on top of this ship or something? Or
No,
did?
I'm outside. But what I'm gonna try is disconnecting from your ship. It's right out away from your ship. I wanna see what I wanna inspect the guns and see your ranges. Yeah, I'm coasting with the ship.
You're coasting with the ship?
Yeah, as long as I don't move. See, now I'm moving away from the ship because I hit right. Oh, I can speed up faster than the ship. See, I'm flying by the ship. Woo!
Do I really have my landing gear down?
Yeah.
That must have happened again with that stupid ECM control. Can you go over there and tell them to go up?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's weird. Put it back down again. So that's interesting. So even going at this speed, it just kind of keeps you within the ship area.
Yeah.
Like
Well, because
it. Go ahead.
in circuit session, you can go anywhere. Like when you're in space, I can go to a planet and I won't die when I fall down. I tried.
Huh.
Gravity doesn't kill you. If that, the only way you die so far in this game that I'm aware is element you're on.
Interesting.
Mm.
So yeah, you could be out there just floating around repairing shit.
Yeah.
That would be the most beneficial of having somebody in a surrogate pod jump over.
I'm going 30,009 kilometers an hour. Oh, let me in. I don't know. Does it say when you're in the chair? Does it tell you the range of the weapons?
No. It doesn't tell you
Yeah.
crap.
You don't have
Like
that.
I'm sitting here and all I've got is 0 targets. 0 out of 2 identified targets. So because I've got 2 guns, I guess I can have 2 targets at once. And then I have ammo of railgun precision antimatter loaded into both guns. But that's all it shows me. So, but they're
So,
aft facing, so if anything happens, I'm ready to.
do you know what kind of guns they are? I can just look them up.
What do you mean? They're extra? I mean they're just small railguns.
Rail. Yeah, I found advanced small rail guns pretty cheap when I bought mine.
So, what about me? If I just pop out here, will I float, or
You
will I,
should.
or will I get Star Citizen and whoo while my ship goes far away?
I don't know. Is it worth the risk?
It's really
I
not.
pilot it. What a big deal. So
I,
I'm still
I don't
nervous.
mind going out here in build mode though.
Is it sad that Star Citizen scares the shit out of us?
So what is that?
So
Yeah, I
your
don't have
range.
it. They're not
Oh my
anything
god.
special. They're just regular railguns.
Yeah. So I could have swore my advance. I'm gonna look this up next. Do 4 times the damage.
Four
Same
times?
4 times. So if that's the case, yeah, you gotta get the advance.
Yeah.
40. The range is exactly the same. 40,000 meters. I can't remember which advance. Of course, it's not an option. Oh, it's precision. Not precision. Well, one option. 400,000. Oh, never mind. So the precision's to 11,000. 10%. That'd
Nice.
be. I wonder for that. You're looking at 24,000 versus 400,000. It's
Well,
not
see,
probably worth.
I've also got if we look at what I've got, I've also got freaking heavy railgun ammo and antimatter.
Mm-hmm. I'm scanning right now. Actually, I want to see if my scanner's still going. because you know how it logs up. If you log off or get disconnected, it stops.
Oh, it does. The scan stops. I didn't know that.
I'm curious if it stops if you leave the area, which I technically didn't. See if the game knows. Oh, I'm leaving the PvP zone. Um, nope, still scanning.
Good.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna go and smoke a cigarette real quick. I'll be back in about 5. Alright. Only another 300 SU to go.
They dropped a quest today, and people are freaking out about it. I'm trying to find it. Harder? Guess they dropped a encrypted message, and you gotta figure out how to decrypt it. Yeah, they use an app, a decrypting app that figures out the algorithm of the letters, and it automatically figures out cipher. They decrypted the message. That no one dropped the message. They didn't spoil it. Let's scroll all the way to the top. Dropped it early in this first message. Look. Oh, someone already fucking being wrecked. Maybe they do this daily.
Well, then that's going to be the only way you'll probably get a wreck is that way.
And like hundreds and hundreds of comments on, oh god, that's cool. Yeah, it was a space Hulk. It's a giant ship that is broken in half. Like, so impossible. And I guess it has rare items on it. This is at 8:36 this morning. That's what probably what the message had. Okay. Yeah, it gives you coordinates. That's pretty cool. This is all on the DU. Too many messages.
I don't know why I can feel my muscles. It feels like
I guess I had people for a day trying to figure out how to decide.
I can't feel my muscles. I think.
It's this much hype about it again. There must be some crazy PvP going on. But people are asking if it had XL weapons. And XL weapons sells for 10 mil and shit's huge. It's a cool.
Wow. Where was it found? That's where I want to sell my scrap.
Space Someone dropped the boards out. Here. Oh, they literally got to decipher each character. And you can see as they're posting more characters filled in. We saw how long each chord is. A lot of work.
Hmm.
Here's one. Guess they're jumping around trying to guess what it was. On back in game. All right. Why didn't it show up as a shortcut? Is that two dots in front of the two dots are part of it? They updated the depth on the board depths Excel document that we've been using.
Yeah.
They updated the depths 2 days ago.
They're more accurate now, or
Supposedly.
how off were they?
A couple hundred meters.
Not terrible. I mean, it's still almost within detection range, so.
Never noticed this before. Gosh. Oh, second. Damn, this is a shitty fucking part of the planet. It's the worst scans I've seen.
So, what planet are you on right now, Scannon?
Lobotic.
Oh, you're already there.
I cheated.
Yeah. Well, you did just sell, 30 plus scans. So,
Yeah. Well, the only thing he wanted, his only rule for the scans is they got to be clumped up. I'm assuming he's the mess that I don't
hmm,
take good scans. You
right.
know what I mean? It's pretty good. All he does is he sells them puts them up for auction. He's taking the risk. Like, yeah, can I get a lot more by selling them individually? Yeah.
Right.
I just don't want to. I was wondering. I'm DM'd him, asked him like, hey, how do you scan so much? Like, you need more scanners? He's like, yeah, I don't even scan anymore. I just buy them from people. I'm like, oh, how much you pay?
Nice.
Said like he said originally he said 40 scans for 10 mil, and I'm like, well, that takes like 3 days to scan, making it sound like I have one scanner.
Yeah.
I threw out. So I'll give you a 20 this time because that's what I have. That was the only one I had not around our properties. Normally I scan around our properties looking for stuff. Um, so just give me Friday. Give
Nice. So, do you think it was worth getting rid of your other two scanners?
I still have them.
Oh, you still have them.
Yeah, I just made him sound like I have one.
Okay. I gotcha.
Got to work for that money, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't got the
Pulling
goods.
a Scotty over here. I gotcha.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
pretty good
But
deal. You
Captain,
said,
it's gonna take me 3 days.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that my personal side of the business is going to be scrap. Like, I think as far as like what I do just off on the side for me, is I'm going to
Yeah.
make scrap.
When I was researching, well, like if you do it like the way you're doing, it's probably the way best. When they said how to make, I read a tutorial on how to make money in this game. They said scrap is the most, so it's the safe. Like
Yeah.
engines and like ship parts, they fluctuate quite a bit. But there's so much competition for the low tier stuff that you can't get like hardly any money on it. You got to sell it. You never do it. And the high tier stuff just takes forever to make. So scrap is the best of both worlds. You can make a lot of it in a short amount of time. You just got to get the resources. And you can normally you can they're saying like you could double your money from what it costs from resources. So sounds
Yeah.
like if you mine yourself, even if you bought it outright, you can. This is all tutorials.
That's what I'm starting doing is buying it outright and hoping by shipping it to these areas that don't have it, especially these PvP areas and with ship events and stuff going on, then the hope is that, it'll sell. But and I'm not trying to jack up the price too much either. I don't even think that I'm going to go for a full 200%. So I think I'll
Yeah,
probably shoot for only like 150.
I jack up everything. I don't sell a lot. I make good. I keeps out. Pays for the fuel. Doesn't pay for the work just yet.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if you want, we can increase after I fixed that stupid whatever I fucked up, we were producing enough fast enough to get one more warp cell to where we would be producing 3 at a time. We now have a total of what is it, uh, un, 4 advanced electronics machines creating the next to last components of each. So that's enough to support 3. So if you want to get your hands on one more warp cell um, blueprint, then I've already got a furnace, uncommon furnace set up and ready for it. And like I said, we can support 3 at a time right now before I have to increase infrastructure anymore.
Oh, guess what planet they sell on?
Laboticus.
Maybe would I have to on this planet? Nope, need to go to the boat.
But yeah,
Perfect. Yup.
that would increase to, let's see.
Yeah, I don't sell anything in the process of making warp cells. I don't try to sell those schematics.
Wow, with this we'd be close to almost 100 a day, 100 warp cells a day.
Nope,
Up.
I just accidentally bought 2.
All right then, I will make sure that we have enough to get us up to being able to support 4.
It's going through this cache pretty fast. Yeah, I like that.
Well, that would mean 128 a day. That would mean 3,840 a month. Not bad at all. So yeah, I think, would you mind if I just like, I mean, if we need to expand, we can expand, but do you mind if I just throw my scrap in your shop? Like if I just put dispensers in there for my scrap?
Yeah.
You do mind?
Over there. No, I gotta give you rights for mine. Can't
Okay.
remember if I rebuilt the place.
But I would like to just put some dispensers in your shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of room. I gotta move that store too.
And we're going to have our warp cells in there anyways, so.
I'll move this store this week and give you rights. Put it right on the waterfront. Was. Or
You know, we could just be Demigod's Propulsion, or Demigod's freaking, because you got Ares, and I named my character Ashkior as a personal demigod type character, so
I didn't even think of it.
we could be. We need to say something above our store. 'Cause you'll be doing voxels and fuel, and which I'll help with some of that fuel too. Because every planet that we're on, whatever specific fuel can be made with its base resources, you know, we'll just mass produce there, along with our warp cells, your
I yeah I,
voxels, and my scrap.
yeah I made that X-wing out of the SCAL and gold. Yeah, I'm making a lot of talents and gold.
Yeah, babe. Sorry about that.
Okay.
What were you saying before? You were talking about was it that you rebuilt the place, or had you moved on to something else after that?
I need to rebuild it.
Oh, you need to rebuild it.
None of these three are Tyson's chair. Tyson's chair is off around there. And that's Cora's chair.
See, I've got to pick up your honeycomb here, I think. Oh, that's pure gold schematic. Gold. Did I get you a gold? I thought I got you a gold schematic. Where is that at? Gold honeycomb. That's on Jago. Okay, so next I need to go to Jago. That'll probably be my next stop. Will be Jago. Oof, maybe not. That is far as shiznizzle. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking my pure gold schematic and my gold scrap schematic and some gold nuggets here. Alright, I got a little over 2,000 liters of gold nuggets to process into gold scrap. Nice.
Yeah. It saved me $1 million Quanta worth.
You saved what?
I said, save me $1 million Quanta worth. Buy it.
Oh, 1,000,000 quanta worth of gold?
Yeah. That'll last me a month.
Gold scrap?
Yeah.
Why do you want that shit? I got better.
What's better?
So let's see. Gold is tier 4. I have Nobium, tier 5. I've got 5,000 of that. Inspect items.
Save me $1 million worth.
Alright. Will do. Inspect item. So right now, gold scrap repairs 1,250. And Nobium repairs 6,250. Mm-hmm.
That'll last me like a few months.
Yep. But see, also, this is where I'm going to recommend, and I'm maybe looking at, like I said, I was doing some research into the whole scrap thing because that's kind of what I figure is going to be the most profitable for me personally because it's, real simple. I don't have too many steps. It's, create the pure and then create scrap right after that. So pretty simple. um, but I recommend people having different tier scrap on them at all times. Because like one of the things I was noticing and tinkering around with today is that it's actually better to use a lower tier scrap to bring your damaged red unit up to a yellow unit instead of using a better tiered scrap for that. It doesn't burn through as much. Like you only run through like maybe 2 or 3 of your low grades to get it back into that yellow state. And then you can use only 1 or 2 of your, higher tiers to get it, where it would have normally take 1 to 2 of your higher tiers to even get it into the red state. So, or get it out of the red state, I should say. Anyways, I'm going to do a video on it and do some more testing to make sure that it is what I think it is, but it seems like it's beneficial to have at least some of every tier based on either A, the component that you're repairing, or B, in what state of repair it's at and what you're trying to achieve from it. So, yeah, I've also got 10,000 units of tier 3 lithium. And then as far as the whole gold scrap goes, that's tier 4. I've got 2,000 units of cobalt and 7,400 units of scandium, because they are both cheaper than gold at the moment, but do just as well. So.
I'm doing a speed test on my X-Wing since I had poured everything off of the con.
And you found out that it was DMR protected.
Yeah, I can't make copies. Tried.
Yeah.
You have DG1.
um. So. Doesn't that change when the core gets destroyed?
I don't know. I don't have a spare core right now. Oh, I do.
Well, I mean, next time you crash it, or hopefully you won't, but if it happens, then just remember it's a good testing moment to see if once replacing the core, if that removes the DRM or not.
Yeah, that's the case. I'm gonna buy. I hate scanning on this fucking planet.
Why is it really like rocky, like up and down,
No,
not a lot of flat?
no, it's like the worst planet for research.
Maybe you just have shitty luck with the biome and area region you're getting.
I'm trying to switch it up. See if there's any.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like rolling, snake eyes over and over again. You could be hitting the crappiest part of every region you're going to.
Thought I saw a ship buried in the snow. Traffic error.
I'm sorry, I'm back. One of my children's getting out of hand.
Ugh. I'm gonna go to bed soon. I was gonna wake up early to get my kids on the bus, let my wife sleep in an extra hour since she works and I don't tomorrow.
There you go. Well, I will probably still be on by the time you get up then.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. If you get bored, research into the missions and stuff. We should
Okay.
start doing that. Well, it looks like a lot of people do them. Though. That's the only drawback, but I'm sure not all of them are super risky.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to look into them.
Because they do have like abandoned outposts and shit you can salvage. Or those would be an PvP event. But who knows? We can PvP. I got a spare ship with 4 guns. I just gotta. It's not PvP built right now, so I gotta put better resistance.
Yeah, but I mean, from what I was understanding in chat, I'd just rather take DG ship, let him do, you know, all the heavy lifting on that port.
Yeah, yeah. With that ship, we could probably salvage an entire ship.
So I'll be fine supplying, out like he was asking for missiles and stuff. I have no problems. If we're gonna do something like this, I'll definitely load him up with ammunition and stuff. So, and then we can even provide the warp cells for something like this.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we could set up an actual, like video event maybe.
Yeah. As I was telling them, like, well, no one streams on this game. It's a small player base right now, but
I mean,
still probably 10,000 active people that play it.
it's true because speaking of how it's such a small base, is that even my streams, which I've turned off comments and stuff, like so, because I didn't really, like I said, it's for me, not for other people. But even those have been getting like they've already got like 20 and 30 views.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
People are
so
trying to research about the game.
yep, people are looking at it, so yeah.
How many views do you need to get paid?
Oh, I don't know. Screw it if I really know. I know that YouTube changes all their stuff all over the time, and I've been hearing about YouTubers complain, even DZ complaining about how it's hard to make money that way. So now, like, they're having to do other things. So
You gotta like, comment, and share or whatever.
yeah, you got to do all that kind of stuff, and you got to have enough. It's not just in views; it's so many views per month, and how much are they watching of your videos, and all this sort of stuff. They have all kinds of metrics that go into it, and then based on those metrics, they give you ads. And if people click on or view or watch the ads, then you get paid for however many of those are, done. So you get pennies if the ad is skipped. You get a little bit more, up to like a nickel or a dime if the ad is fully watched, and you get even more, like up to like 20 some cents if somebody actually clicks on the ad and goes to the advertised web page. So, and that requires you to already reached like somewhere in the range of like almost 10,000 subscribers, and that you are getting X number of views a month before you start making money. You see. But that's why people like Mr. Beast and like PewDiePie and these people that got kids involved made so much money, was because it's just, you're talking about, I mean, every child on the planet watching these people and clicking on ads or clicking past ads or just, not even knowing what they're doing,
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Like I said, I never really wanted to get into YouTube for the monetary side of it. I always wanted to get into it for the, damn it, I had the word the other day, and again, I guess it's just like sway, to be able to talk about a game like this and have your opinion matter, That's the biggest thing, So when we sit there and during a stream and we shoot the shit about different ideas. of how we think things should be, or what we think they should do. Having other people see that and agree, and continue it on to the developers, or having the developers take notice of it because we have so many viewers that watch. That's kind of the thing that I was wanting. Influence. That's another word. Influence. Like, I think right now my biggest thing is that I want a better spreadsheet for the market. I want to be able to sort. Come on, you can put Excel right in that bitch. Allow me to sort by to where if all I want to do is pull up all the gold and what's being sold on a specific planet and stuff, then boom, that's what I get. Instead of having to I want all tier 5s being sold on these 3 planets, and then boom, have that, listed there, kind of a thing. Something to make, the buying and selling of goods on the market a little bit more in depth for me. Because right now it's just tedious. I mean, it's doable, it's just tedious. It's a whole lot of back and forth work.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm not asking for it to do it for me. I don't want the automatic booger picker included. I just want the good drop down and sorting menu. Like I said, what any good Excel sheet would give you. So, have you found anything worth it, or is it all crap? Like, and what do you mean by? Is that?
There's pyrite and nitra. That's it so far. So finishing the 4th scan right now.
Was pyrite the only reason I was there?
Yes.
Can't be right. No, pyrite is not the only reason I was there. It's titanium's there.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. You know how many tiles I scanned and found 2 tiles?
Okay, so what you're telling me is that there is that entire planet, and only 2.5 of it has been occupied, and all the rest of it has been mined completely?
Could be. I don't know how many tiles I got, but it's got to be over 102. So yeah, there's still some around. You find out. When they spawn it should be about 1 in 5. Should I have all night? Showing you how much it's mined out. So of course, when you make the resources,
That can't.
like titanium and all that, a lot of it doesn't go to disposable items. So it's in items. There's no way to recycle those items. So as people make more and more high level stuff, that's just stuff just sits there. So there will be recycling in the future. So
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that, okay, so, and are we also going under the assumption that all the moons are already mined out too?
well, every moon I've been to.
Okay, so here's what doesn't make sense. Going off that, Laboticus is the only place that has titanium. There is no, unless it's one of the moons somewhere. Which, let me look at that moon doesn't have it. That moon doesn't have it. That moon doesn't have it. No moons on that planet. No moons on that planet.
Yeah, there's
That moon doesn't have it.
There's a moon on the left side of the map that has chromite. I went over there and scanned like.
Okay, so Mattis 3, moon on Mattis, is supposed to have it.
People are complaining that that's mined out. I went there
Okay.
and scanned a few when I first started scanning, and like, all the tier 2 was gone so bad. It would find out so bad. Just tier 1 on every tile.
Sanctuary doesn't have any ores? That's funny.
Oh no!
Okay, so then Telemai Moon 1 is the only other place that has illimite. So there are only 3 places in the entire system that have illimite. That doesn't account for the price of titanium. It should be much higher then.
Yeah.
But but illimite is going for freaking, I mean, at its max, only 2,500 a unit. I need to buy all that shit up.
I don't know what I'm missing.
I don't either. Because, like I said, based on these, I mean, if it was that scarce or that much of it has already been used, because this, I mean, I'm only looking at a total of like 30,000 liters here, bro. Where's the rest of it? Is somebody just sitting on it? They've mined it all up and they're sitting on it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, once they make the items with it, it's stuck being that.
Well, I
So,
understand that too, but as far as I understand, there is not a lot that requires tier 5 right now.
no, just voxel. Those people flying around titanium ships.
Yeah, I mean, that would be it, but even you don't see much of that.
No, I haven't seen any. I've been
So,
looking. I did
so
see one big ship that was solid titanium, but it was like that. When they built it, they spent weeks on it. It was pretty good. It was kind of like that one ship you saw, quality-wise.
all right. There has to be titanium out there.
Yeah, I haven't. There's still like I've only scanned like shit. Like I said, on this
How
planet,
about this?
about 100 tiles, and there's
So,
like
you're
3,000 on the entire planet.
you're saying that the website that you use or the little Excel sheet or thing, it says that there's a 1 in 5 chance of finding it on that planet, or there's
No,
supposed to be?
that's no. That when I read that in the forums, people were
Oh,
complaining about that when
okay.
they were
So
first posting.
we don't have any more credible data on like the chances of finding illimite, or maybe on what part of the planet, southern, northern, any of that kind of stuff. We have anything?
No,
No.
no one's posting. People are keeping the secret. I'm sure it's out there. Oh shit! I'm scanning this block and kind of in the middle of my 2 blocks. About about 20 kilometers south of your area.
Well, if you find any illimite, we will be mining the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is mine it myself and then rescan the tile and give them that one.
There you go.
Well, he's getting all the pyrite and shit.
Right,
And
getting all the other
stuff
stuff,
stupid people.
That's definitely the smart way to go, is go in there, scan it, get what you want, and then rescan it.
Yeah. I was thinking if I found a few, every 3, I take 1 or 2, just so he gets something.
No, he's buying a batch. He doesn't need any illimite.
I'm already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 done.
Speaking of which, did you look to try to see if you could find any scans for sale with illimite on them?
Yeah, they sell. They sell for a lot.
No, I'm not saying if they sell. I'm saying, did you look? Have you found them? Where did they say that they were scanning? And what plot number and anything like that to give us an idea of where they're coming from and maybe trying to hit those areas up.
When they post the picture, the screenshot, they have all that blacked out. They just tell you the planet.
Fucking smart fuckers.
Yeah. That's the first thing I was looking for. You can list anything for sale. Like if you're really proud of your ship, you can put it up there and put it up for auction. But like the people that put the shit up for auction, like that ship you saw is like the average quality ships. People,
Yeah, but see, again, I wouldn't be trying to sell to whoever's going onto those places. My idea is that, again, more like org-oriented. Some of the people that we first get in, I'm not trying to sell my blueprint for ridiculous amounts, 1.5 million, something like that for, like the Leatherneck, or, 500K for, say the Humvee. The idea is to gift you a really reliable starter vehicle that you can easily, build up to on your own. And then once you have it, it'll be a reliable vehicle that you can maintain while you amass your fortune or whatever it is you want to do.
I think I'm gonna buy the small starship. They claim they can fly with 3 kilotons.
The what small starship?
Yeah. Well, they have like it's District 3 marketplace. They have Star Trek ships parked there, and
Mm-hmm.
you can buy them. So they have like a small. It's not really based off of any Star Trek ship. It's like a baby Nebula class, what the design is, and the blueprints on them.
You sure it's not like the NX class, the original, or not the original?
No, it doesn't.
From Enterprise, that the one that was.
Yeah, it's not that cool.
It's not that cool.
So the one for 100,000 is like your basic. It looks cool. I don't know. You've probably seen it around. It's looks like it's built on a completely filling a small core, or just a little bit bigger than that. So, but it has 3 containers inside.
3 large?
Yeah, 3 large containers
Wow.
with all your stats. That's 3. But it says it can vertically take off all the way, get into space vertically.
Fully loaded?
That's what it says in the ad.
That's super impressive. I may just want to look at it to see how they accomplished it.
Yeah. Park on the grass right outside. I could have swore it was marked free. Just look for it's the one that has the Nebula class park.
You said District 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 1, 3, or 6, because those are the 3 I went to.
Let's see.
Actually, do you know what? I think it's 6, because I had a billion ships. They 6. They cleaned the pad. All the ships that were parked on the pad were on the ground. So I'd start with 6 next time you're there.
Alioth District 6 Marketplace. Connect.
Yeah, the Nebula class, you can get the blueprint for like 2 or 3 million. That requires like a large core, so I don't think I can build. Maybe it might be a full medium. Um,
I'm going to get attacked while in VR.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. My bags are so full of scans. Oh, crap. Flying around this X-wing though does add a little bit of excitement to the game. I do notice mountainous areas do have more resources. It doesn't really increase your chances of the rare stuff, but the rare stuff does have more in mountains.
Hmm.
About the only thing I think. But most of the megaloads I find are in places you wouldn't expect, underneath the water
Yeah.
on planets, because people don't like scanning there. I'd like to see resources like they do. I hope they. I really wish they did.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
I said I really hope they do a reset.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. But at the same time, we would lose our foothold that we have. It would have to be built all over again.
I remember reading in the forums that they'll give you like stuff that is lost. They give you magic blueprints, everything, the entire structure in a blueprint, all the resources, everything compacted into weighing nothing.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind. I wish they did that to my base.
Alright, so I see all these ships here. So, was it completely white?
What's that?
I'm trying to find the specific Star Trek ship you're talking about here.
Yeah, the little ship. Yeah, like you'll see the Nebula class right underneath it. You see a little. They won 100,000.
Yeah, I think this is the Nebula class. So you're talking about this little white-looking thing that kind of
Like
resembles...
silver.
I don't know. Maybe.
It has like silver lines going horizontally around the saucer section.
Yeah, I see it. It's got like blue and red lights dinging. It's NGT on it.
Yep.
Hmm.
And when you get in there, you like each one of the lower nacelles. Inside of there, there's a hub that takes you up to the bridge.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
So the bridge tells you about the ship.
1.5 kiloton hauler, so no, it can't haul 3 total.
Oops, sorry. I
It, it,
exaggerated on accident.
it's not much better than mine, except for the fact that it can do full vertical takeoff. Oh, nope, vertical takeoff unloaded.
Oh,
I can almost do that too if I really wanted to. Parachute, air brakes, even at full load. Yep, I've got that. And then 1100 kilometers an hour in 10 seconds. I don't even want that, so it doesn't matter. 3 large containers. Seriously fun to fly. 2 large fuel tanks. Give up to 2 hours in the air. I've got that too. She's pretty.
yeah. I really want that.
She doesn't have a warp.
Really? All
Nope.
that space?
No warp.
You can always add that.
You could add that. Yep. Yep. How much are they selling this blueprint for?
100K.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's really good compared to what I paid for that fucking X-ray. Got ripped out.
uh,
That was
It
an
happens.
emotional one.
it was. It was. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, it's pretty, but
Well, you know, if you don't want to buy it when you're in a surrogate, use it.
yeah, no, I know I'd lose it, but I was just thinking about it even in the first place.
Ooh, style like this one. This has 350,000 natron.
Yeah, that's some good natron.
Most I've seen.
Don't be playing in the bathroom. Quit. We need natron.
Yeah. Well, every tile out here has natron.
Holy shit. 2 million for the outer honeycomb blueprint only. Holy cow, that's a lot of engines and a lot of space tanks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna head to bed.
Alright, bro.
Have a
Catch
good
you
night.
tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yep, appreciate it.